Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. Why is Firefox at this? Didn't I have this at a lower thing? Okay, my settings on OBS are a little wonky. Yeah, still a little bit. Just a tad bit. Let me fix things up. I didn't think they were wonky, but maybe I incidentally switched something up without noticing. Tends to happen. You think you're gonna study anatomy? I'm telling you, you need a little break. I think a little break would suit you. That arm needs to rest because then your arm's gonna be all weird and shaky and disastrous when you attempt to do a thing. Hello, Wiki and Sorrow. Why did you call us the Shudlings? Where did that come from? One moment. I'm still setting up things. I gotta put this over here. There will be music, and hopefully the music doesn't nuke anything. Let me see. Will this show up on the screen if I start drawing? Our community name, no doubt? No. You are not gonna be called as Shudlings. That is heinous. Okay, OBS is deciding to not cooperate. I am saddened by this reality. Why? Tarnation. Maybe if I do this real quick. Can't have shit anymore. Listen, I shot one thing down and you're already complaining. It's only one thing, Wiki. You cannot believe that you are all of a sudden not capable of having things just because I shot you down once. Your therapist is gonna lock your tweaking ass up. Well, your tweaking ass could simply just not tweak. That is a choice. Choices. Decisions. And then you tell me you're gonna keep practicing in these conditions? Come on now. I feel like you're just gonna make yourself madder. Here we go. Alright, let me put on some random Tohu music again. Hopefully, it's not gonna cause any problems. You did it? What did you do? What exactly is it that you did? I'm not a mind reader, you know. I'm not a mind reader. It's Tuesday. Goodness gracious. Not even halfway through the week yet. Yesterday I did try to, do a little bit of daily drawing like I always do, for a little bit at least, right? And for whatever reason, I just feel like I, unlearned things that I previously kind of knew how to do, and I don't know why. I felt very dumb. Finally arrived in the hair state. You hate this and the last week. I'm sure you do, Wiki. I don't know why you hate this and last week, but, it's okay. LMAO, I feel like I unlearned how to draw horses. I used to do them so well, but now they look kind of bad when I try. Yeah. I don't even know what happened, honestly, because I was just, doing what I usually do, right? Which is only, heads so far, because I wanted to try practicing, different types of smiles again. Different little styles of that, and for whatever reason, I couldn't get, because how I learned how to do the little jawline I always do for my little, in my little attempt of a style, right? And for whatever reason, I just couldn't get it right. And I just kept going at it for, a whole hour, and I was like, what is going on? What is going on? Why can I not, understand anymore? That's so weird. I think it's just, hopefully it was just a bad day, It was just a bad day, and things will be back to normal. You unlearned side heads? Yeah. I don't know if it was because I missed like one day of doodling, and so my brain's like, ah, you must not want this information anymore. It occurred to you that you basically never draw facial expressions at all in your portraits, just the same kind of sad looking resting bitch face. Oh jeez. Oh, there's an excuse to learn how to not draw just that, you know? You can draw, you know, things related to that. Go from sad resting bitch face to angry resting bitch face, and then to just angry. And voila, learn. I think that's how that works. Your head has no complaints due to the lack of research done. The research on you, Wiki, would be quite profound, I'm sure. We would find out many things about the human condition. I'm gonna just do the couple of exercises I typically do. Maybe that'll get my brain flowing a little bit, right? It'll start making my brain think correctly. And that way I can just start off easy, you know, a little warm up, get my brain going, and then we can get back to drawing heads and smiles and whatnot, even though I haven't really gotten too far with smiles. I did kind of like the smile I did yesterday a little bit on the the one head that I did correctly draw, I guess, which was kind of very simple, just little vampire type teeth. Is that? I was like, yeah. Your papers will be made. Many papers will be made. Many. Scientific. Actually, are there even okay, this is probably a stupid question. There's probably still science magazines and whatnot in existence, but I just I feel like I haven't seen a science magazine in so long. Like, they used to be a thing in the 2000s, and then they kind of stopped being a thing. Maybe it's just because you have to order them now rather than just being able to go somewhere and buy them. Every artist's emotions, depression. Yes, no, but no one buys magazines, and also they were for nerds. Yeah, I guess that part, you know. My dad used to have a weekly subscription to the New Scientist, but I don't know if he still gets them. I imagine a lot of these magazines probably moved onto some sort of online style of subscription, most likely, if they're still around. Which reminds me, this is kind of a different topic, I guess, technically, but you guys ever used to have little books where you would have to buy stickers to fill out the books, but it would kind of be randomized, so you would sometimes get duplicates and whatnot? I used to have one of those for dinosaurs. That shit was sick. I missed that little book. I would have to basically be sticker gotcha. Because you have to buy the packets and hope you get the right dinosaur stickers in them to place them in the little I guess placeholder spot. So it'd be let's pretend this is some fuck ass raptor, right? Yeah, you know, a little hand there, right? You have the empty spot, and then you have to buy a packet and hope you get one of the stickers to fill that spot in. Those were cool. Every canon art event is that you or have gone of shock, and you look at a blank canvas, and you yourself look more painted than the drawing. Maybe back in the day when people really used to use paints and whatnot. Sure, I can see that. You think you also used to get BBC wildlife magazines every month? British broadcast something. I don't know actually what that stands for. You get the Playboys for the cars and watches and articles. Hey, listen, some of that stuff is interesting, okay? Hi, Yuki. How are you feeling today? I saw that you got your moth. I'm assuming that's the one you've been waiting for, correct? You're waiting for a moth for quite a while. And you finally receive moth, I think. Assuming that is the correct creature. Okay, I think I made one of these sides. Yeah, this side's a little too long. British Broadcasting Company, you believe? I would be surprised if it wasn't that. Oh, it's because over here I made it kind of slanted. It's kind of going down. I didn't even notice that. Okay. At least I'm noticing my mistakes. That's good. You got your moth. So good. I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad for you. I know you love those things. It's either company or corporation. You don't know. You should know, but your memory is bad. Same. Just same. Did you like the moth? I thought it was quite a fascinating looking thing. I did in fact enjoy looking at it. I still am surprised at just how many colors they come in. Moths, that is. They are very... What's the term for when, like... I guess it's not one of the same species since they're technically a bunch of subspecies and whatnot, but like... They're very diverse, I guess. It's just a way to put it. I don't know if there's like a biological term for having one animal... One animal be like a whole lot of different versions of itself. An official scientific term. But I think that's pretty neat that moths are just like that. I'm sure they're not the only ones, but, you know. Like ants. Ants also do that thing where there's just a bunch of different kinds of them. They come in all colors. You have your pins. The moth is hydrating. You just have a pin set. Need a pin set, sorry. Annie-boos are furries. Oh, that's actually a great idea. Mother trucker. Mother trucker. Okay, let me start this little side of the box again. Would this even... Nah, just do that. And then go like that. Go like... No. Go like that. That's... yeah, that's like roughly correct. A little more inwards, maybe? Slightly inwards. There we go. Rectangle. Didn't mean to draw a rectangle, but, you know, that's what came out. I'm still not very good at, like, imagining the thing and then drawing exactly the thing I imagine, even if it is, like, simple shapes. Sometimes my shapes come out being different shapes. And I'm like, huh, how did we get here? We'll call that, you know, the Holy Spirit taking charge or something. What do we draw? Like one of these angles. I know we kind of already did that. What about from underneath? Underneath would be kind of the same, but a little different. Uh, 43 pins pin a set. You found one without the head. It's just a needle. Oh. That must be... How would you even, like, insert that into wherever you need it to? Like, I feel like you need, like, a wad of, like, something. Because if you try to, like, pin it, but it has no head for you to, like, kind of push against, then wouldn't you just, like, stab yourself? Like, I know that end must not be as sharp as the other one that actually pins, but, like, I feel like, you know, you can accidentally kind of poke yourself. Good warm-up. You can get... You get to open the wiki pack. No! We're not playing Wikipedia, gotcha. 42 with heads, 1 without. Huh? Okay, so may I ask what the one without a head is used for? If the other ones have heads. Is there like a purpose for it? Or is it just like a factory mess up, you know? they spilt the beans. Nothing is a mistake pin? Okay. So I was right, it's a little mistake. But if you were to use it, be careful, okay? Let me try and like actually, I guess from like the top, a pyramid would just be a square with like lines that go like that, huh? So it wouldn't be all that interesting to to draw from above, unless I had it kind of be at a more angled side. So if I drew this kind of more this way, ever so slightly, I guess, not by a lot. Can I do that? I guess I can't really do that showing all this. Maybe. Nar? What do you mean nar? You can't just say nar. That has no meaning here. Would you even be able to see that end? I guess it'd be kind of like that, where you can barely see it. And then you draw this side, maybe? No, I feel like that's also wrong. I mean, kind of right, but kind of wrong. Okay, I'm kind of forgetting how exactly. Turns out, I don't know how to rotate a pyramid. You could draw a thin triangle, like a pack, that includes cards. What? Okay, how does that even make sense, Wiki? Come on, you gotta try better than that. Well, that's two sides. I guess it's not... Is it even possible to show three sides of a pyramid at once? I don't think that's possible. I think that's what my brain is trying to tell me to do, but I'm like, hold on. You can't. Like, if you show one corner off... I suppose if this side is not seen, you could kind of have an imaginary camera looking at it from like a sort of top angle, so you get this type of thing going on where... No, not like that. Okay, imagine that, and then... No, it would have to be very thin though, right? It says rectangle. Oh, I misread. You know my reading comprehension is questionable at times. I got that Percy Jackson bullshitting me, you know? Except I don't, because I don't have, you know, the actual condition, but, you know, I like to joke about it, you know? It's a very funny in-world explanation, I still think, for their characters not being able to read shit. It's okay, Grandpa. I'll type in all caps for you. Thank you. It does help. I almost said it doth help. Alright. My old-timey ass maybe needs to modernize a little bit, you know? Doth it? Nope. Okay. Do a couple of lines here and there. Make sure I do things straight as plausible. Okay, that was not at all a straight line. I still don't really have a good place to like have my tablet on. I just have to like I just have it on the box, and the box is on my lap. That's how I'm just doing this. Can't put it on the table, quote unquote table, in front of me, because that's where literally everything is. Like just keyboard, mouse, the phones I need to read chat. Boy in the striped pajamas, do not remind me. Do not remind me. That book was sad. Okay, these sidelines are a little goofy. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. Your desk has a flat bit that pulls out as an extra surface below the desk, so it's useful for your tablet. Ooh. Isn't that technically so? Yeah, that's one of those, like, I think that's technically where you're supposed to have a little keyboard, but it is good to, you know, have those in general, just for use. My brain considers that extra space to put things on top of. So my brain works. That's what I use my freaking like dresser thing for. I just place things on a drawer. I think it's like a drawer, not a dresser. I just like place things on top of it. It's just, the more surface space something have, the more my brain is like, ah yes, perfect place to put more junk on top of. Extra space for tummy to rest on. No, I do not be lying on top of my dresser. I couldn't even, or drawer, whatever you want to call it. Could not. That is where the funny television is. Could not, even if I wanted to, and there would be no purpose. I do have to clean it off, though. It's dusty as shit, you know, like the rest of my room. I'm not very good at, you know, maintaining the lack of dust. It just doesn't bother me enough. I don't know why. It doesn't cause me enough issues for me to give a damn about it. Which is bad. It shouldn't need to do that for me to give a damn about it, but like I guess that's just how my brain wants to care about that. You have a maid outfit and you don't dust your fucking room? Listen, it's called a costume. Okay, this line's a little weird. Everything about this is a little weird. The circle's a little weird, line's gonna be a little weird, of course. Sorry, I just like almost berated myself a little bit there. Do that, and then do the other line, you know, across. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. You're breathing dust. Yeah. Probably. You're actively reducing your lifespan. I'm built different. I am literally a fucking god, okay? I am the one to outlast all things. I'm definitely not trying to compensate for anything by suffering needlessly. Building tolerance. My lungs can handle it, and if my lungs can't handle this, then maybe I don't deserve an extra year or two of existence. Now, I always find it a little odd, a little funny when we talk about, like, things reducing your lifespan as if, like, smokers haven't lived for, like, I don't even know, like, you always hear about smokers who've smoked since they were children living for, like, 90-something years, and it's like, damn. Well, might as well, you know? Built short. That's true. Anything? Anything, Jimbo? Okay, here we go again. I'm kind of forgetting how I did the Jaws. The Jaws. Now that reminds me of the movie. Yeah, no, that's wrong. Curvature. Maybe that's the issue. I just can't curve the other side correctly. And then I spend like 15 minutes trying to do this right. And then I look at it and I'm like, wait a second, that's not how the last drawing came out. Your lungs are weak and asthmatic. The moment smoke enters the atmosphere, your airways refuse to work properly. You're like 140 centimeters on breath. One breath and your lungs are filled with dust. Okay, wow. Wow. You can be different types of smokers. True. True. Except it's all still smoke, so... I think the only kind of smoking that won't end your existence is like cigar smoking, but like that's about it. You know, it'll still mess up your mouth, but you know, you won't die from it, I guess. Unhealthiest, the nastiest, rotten cunts live the longest. That's so true, though. Do you think it's because their bodies are just forced to always be on like overdrive, and therefore it just adapts? Their bodies just adapt. They're forced to adapt or die. And like the rest of us, you know, who try to live a healthy life, it's like drinking raw milk. You know how like if you go to a country where like they don't pasteurize their milk or whatever the hell, you know, the people there are fine because they've been drinking it forever, but like the moment you drink it, you're like dying. I think it's like that. One of your housemates used to burn incense, and it got to the point where your breathing was so bad you couldn't sleep. Oh, jeez. I hope that, you know, ceased. They live on spite alone. They live on Sprite. Honestly, some people do live on Sprite. Not me, though. Okay, maybe I need to just do a little bit more practice with that jaw lines. Maybe I should practice different jaw lines. No, I don't want to go through the cycle again. Maybe I should go through the cycle again, though. You hear about those people because of a normal person lives that much. That's not a big deal. So if there's like 1,000 normal people who live that long for 10 who smoke and live that long, of course you always... No, but like it's more than you think. It's not just like 10. It's like more than half of them are fine. Or they'll live to like 60 or like 70 to like 90 years of age. And I feel like at that point, like, yeah, you're good with dying. Like, if I make it to 70, like, I'm good. I don't need to live like an extra 20. The biggest cigar you smoked was a Maduro inch? I've only smoked like two cigars, I think, in my life so far. You'd think I'd do more, but they're expensive little things. I mean, there are cheaper ones for sure, but they're also not necessarily the easiest to find unless you got like a smoke shop around, or you just maybe get them online somewhere. Hello, fatted ass. My ass is not fatted. You'll be good if you kick it at like 40, understandable. Hell yeah, Toho music. How are you doing, Knuckles? How are you doing? Yeah, I forgot that I was gonna try and like do 2 different like pixel sizes for the strokes of the pen. Like I was gonna have this be like the outlines of like the head or whatever, right? Like the 10 pixel and then use the 5 for like... That's what I've been thinking about lately, also. I'm thinking about too many things artistically, I guess. It's like, use the 5 pixels size for things like the eyes and mouth and whatnot, and then use the 10 for like the outside stuff. You're good? That's good. Source, I feel like it. Hey, all things rely upon the confidence of those who do in fact feel like it, so maybe there's not something inherently wrong with that. You know, why did we do most of the things we've done as a species? Because we felt like it. And also as a status thing to dunk on other people, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I guess I could do like that kind of jaw technically, rather than just one smooth line that goes all the way up like that, so it could be a little more refined, if that makes sense. No, would that even... Maybe. Maybe. You already have a low life expectancy, there we go. Just being in a bunch of minority groups that the world currently uses as a scapegoat for real issues. Ay, ay, ay. I'm sure you'll be fine. You shall persist, one way or another. That is a triangle. What the hell did I try to do there? Curve that shit, boy. Curve that shit. There we go. Would I even... Okay. This is gonna be a weird thing again. You'd kill for a fucking kebab? Well, listen. You can make one at home, you know? The internet exists. You have the resources for this. What did I do that's making my brain confused here? Okay, maybe it's because I drew thing. It's the line. Okay, I see. Because the jaw was a little too... It's not in line with this, so I gotta keep that in mind. Jolly boy, use thy skull mechanism. Damn it. Gotta keep in line with this line. How did I not do that the first time, though? Maybe I gotta bring this a little more downwards? So, like... Wow. Okay, I guess we are starting from, like... yeah, I guess I am having to relearn this again. Yikes. People who smoke die on average 10 years earlier than those who don't smoke and have twice as low chance of reaching the age of 85. 85's like a long while, though. Yeah, but you could, like, pay less for one and then clog your arteries and sauce die happy. Ay, ay, ay. Listen, you gotta be careful with the artery clogging. You gotta die at least in a way that's slightly more honorable than your arteries just deciding to collapse. You know, It's just something slightly more honorable than a heart attack. Because then I feel like you technically just die because you were trying to be a fat ass, you know? Oh, lords. Okay, I gotta really get used to just drawing things at different angles, huh? Because I can't get, like, the eyes right again. It's like, I know there's, like, curvature here, technically, so, like, this eye's gonna be smaller than this one over here by some amount, but still weirding my brain out. A lot of death today. A lot of talk of dying. That's kinda true, you know? Yeah, what else is there to talk about these days? Internet drama, I suppose? The only internet drama I know about, though, it has, like, just relates to VTubers, because that's basically damn near all I watch. Now, you either want to die peacefully in your sleep, or the funniest way possible so that people can't even be sad about it, like an anvil dropping on you, or holding a stick of dynamite. Holding a stick? How would you even get your hands on that? Listen, if you were American, I can get that one, but, like, you're not, so I don't know how you'd get your hands on one. It's hard enough to do that over here. I suppose you may have your means. Okay, what if I drew it more this way and then more like that? Is that gonna satisfy my brain? Maybe I need to draw everything lower. No, because this is supposed to be the brow line, so the eyes... This little bit corner is always up there, is the thing. Let me zoom in, you know? That's the funny. How did he get that random stick of dynamite? I suppose that's true. You have a point there. I forgot that me pressing buttons changes my outfit. You just need your mother to acknowledge that you changed your legal name before you die, and she doesn't try to have the wrong one at your funeral. I feel like that's... I mean, if you already legally changed it, I'm pretty sure they have to put that on your tombstone, no? Like, I'm not sure how laws regarding death work all that much, but I'm pretty sure if you've already changed it, they're kind of required to put it. I suppose it would be up to, like, whoever you choose as next of kin, most likely. I think that's probably how it's actually done. They decide, so you know, I guess you better find your next of kin real quick and have them agree with you. You wanna die at least as cool as your grandpa did? He called your grandmother to the balcony, said he should go, laid down in the bed, and took his last breath. That's kind of sad. Like, I get that, but that's also kind of sad in its own way. Hey, at least he knew it was time. At least he knew. I don't know, you changed it a couple of times ago, you changed it a couple of months ago, and your mother just has not acknowledged it, even though you've seen her in person a couple of times since then. No, that's fucked up too. On some Cogway shit, Grandpa Mob. Oogway type shit. Okay, Oogway. Why did I read that as Cogway, like a cog, you know? Like, I don't know. Some Oogway type shit. That kind of is kind of some Oogway type shit. You're right though. It's like I gotta go. She just lies in bed. That is like kind of cool, but at the same time, kind of like slightly ominous. Ever so slightly. I guess you just know, don't you? I feel like you just know at some point. Because this is the side of the face, so that'd be like that. Alright, so we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be on this one little head for a good minute. Until my brain reaches full capacity again. What the fuck is wrong with this internet? I don't know, it could be a lot of things. Could be a lot of things. Man, you feel like you've seen, you see where I struggle and know how to fix it, but you don't know how to explain how you don't know how to explain it in words. Understandable, understandable. Worry not. Jolly Boy will eventually figure it out. He may just try to eat his hand in the process out of frustration, though. May happen. It may happen. Because it be... Okay, just let me do a little circle here to kind of help. Because this is the side of the face, right? Alright, because the nose is going to be blocking a little bit of the, like, at least, like, you know, if it was pointing that way, this side will be blocked. So I think it's fine if that's kind of blocked looking, like it's not showing. Your grandfather dressed up in a costume and went to the forest. When asked where to, he said, "To my death." I don't remember whether he found or not. Whether he was found or not. Oh. Both your grandpas are just built different, huh? Granddad, read. Yeah, granddad. That's what I said. Grandpa. Grandfather. Did I say something else? Grand? Well, listen. Some grandfathers have some silly nicknames, okay? You normally draw circles where the eyeballs should be, then draw the eyelids like they're wrapping around the sphere. That is a thing, isn't it? It's not a nickname? Well, listen. You're wrong. You're simply wrong. I'm the streamer and I'm correct. Great-grandfather. Did you say great-grandfather? Grab the grandfather. Your words are just as jarbled up as my understanding of them, so you can't talk shit. Basically the same thing, yeah, and then you blame me for not understanding. You know my silly brain is made out of cotton. Cotton and hopes and dreams. I don't know why cotton specifically. Maybe it's just wires. There's something up there. I can't tell what, though. Spheres. And things wrap around the sphere. That does make sense. The whole head is a sphere. So shouldn't I be able to just wrap it around? normally as well? I guess technically I should. Let me try another thing. This will be repeated 500 times. Idiot? No, I am not an idiot. I'm mulatto. What if I just do it, like, without having to look down? Maybe it's the looking down aspect of it that's confuzzling my brain. My poor little noggin. Oh goodness. Oh god. What was that? Did the music stop? Ain't no way. Ain't no way that's the end of that playlist. No! Well, it was only like 43 minutes. So, another one. 46 minutes. Okay, slight curve. Slight. Not crazy. Technically, I should have done that with this one too. Slight. Let me... Oh. Slight. This side's gonna be longer because it's closer. I usually draw it pretty large. Not correct though. I haven't been able to make the eyes come out like the last time I drew my head in full, ever since I did that. it's been bothering me. I'm like, how did I do that the first time? How did I do them exactly how I wanted to that one time and then never again? I guess this side would appear more flat anyhow, because it's, you know, away, so I gotta remember that. This other side, though. It's like a slight curve here as well. Does it go that far out, though? Okay. No, it's a little bit bigger than that, no? Okay, okay. Yeah. Something like that. I still feel like I'm doing the eyes a little smaller than I usually do them in. I mean, let me look at the stuff I've done before. That's, I think, one of my issues too, is just I keep reproportioning everything. So every drawing kind of comes out slightly different. Maybe it's because of the shapes of like the last ones I drew as well. The other ones were more rounded when I did the Yuki and the random kitty cat one. Those eyes were more rounded. Consistency will come with practice. I sure hope so. It eats away at me a little bit because my brain keeps like trying to do that thing where it's like it's not the right detail, and I'm like, brain, please, we're just trying to get the concept down. Big smile. No vampire teeth there. What other kinds of stuff can I do? Guess I could just do that. Little shark teeth. Little straight line, you know? Classic. What if I try it like a smaller size here? How does that come out? Maybe that's too thin. 8? That could work. Okay. Go that way. We're just gonna keep... I think I'll just keep it on just drawing heads for like a good hour. Because I clearly need to practice my heads. The heads and the eyes and the jaw. I can worry about everything else afterwards. Let me zoom up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Can I do it this time, looking down? That's the real question. How down? This down? That might be a little too down. Is that freaking German? I don't even know what they're saying in this song. Do I know what they're saying in any song? No. That's not... Nah. Might make more coffee. I kind of want more coffee, but it's not a good idea to have more coffee after like 2 p.m. So they say. Will that stop me? Maybe. That's a big maybe, though. I did realize once again how much of a sugar fiend I am. Like, I try to just have like one little thing for like one day, because I usually have like a couple of snacks, like, not snacks per se, but like I got like a whole bag of like, you know, little Hershey's Kisses and whatnot, and I usually, you know, have one a day to try and satiate the want for sugar. And then I was like, you know, what about today we just try to not have anything, you know, just the teeniest, tiniest bit, and whatever, you know, it comes in that you can't control, like bread sometimes, right, where some bread just have sugar in it, and that's just what it is. And my brain was like, I want more. I'm like, no, brain, We're gonna try not to do that. And the brain clearly does not give a damn about what I want. I can't tell sometimes whether like my mic is the thing moving or whether I'm just like ending up in different seating positions. Like if I'm just hunched over too much, pulling back, trying to sit straight up, like I feel like I change every other second. It is strange. I'm like a weird worm. Worm up, worm it up, worm boy. Ay, ay, ay. Remember. Okay, this jaw is, I think, the thing that's wrong here. I might have to redo that because it is a little wiggly. Actually, would it even be like that? No, because on this, see, that was like thinner there, so if I want it about the same, it'd be like that, more so. That's a little too much. It's a little closer. Do this bit so that I can see where it's actually going. This one came out meh. Kinda meh. Random plane noise. You know, sometimes I get paranoid when I hear a plane. Because sometimes, like, it's so quiet around here that, like, some of these planes just sound like they're, like, they're going down. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers are loud. Like, sometimes you don't realize how loud a plane is until you realize, like, damn, shit's pretty far, and it sounds this loud from all the way up there, like, sounds like it's about to come crashing down. You get paranoid? I do. I get paranoid. It's just the loudness of them. I guess because, like, there's not really a lot of resistance between the sky and the ground, you know? Like, it's just air, so, like, the sound just travels. Okay. Which direction do I do this one in? What directions did I do the other ones in? Okay. Let's... do that way. Okay, that's not looking right. Sure, that'll work. You live relatively close to an airport, and a regular port, harbor, and sometimes they blow those fuck-ass horns right outside your window. You cannot be having a good time. BRB, take your time. Then, no, that's not how that would work, because the jaws would be down here, so... Maybe a little more this way, and then like that. You live near the airport, but you can differentiate the sounds of a plane and the sounds of a fighter yet. Well, yeah, those two do sound pretty different, to be fair. At least I think they should. I don't think I've heard one in a long while. It kind of looks like a little alien eye. Some Gleep Glorp type shit. There we go, that's kinda, sorta, maybe what that looks like. This one also has a bit of a curve, because it's coming from this look. Kinda goes like that. Should be flatter anyway on this side. Maybe that's a little too flat. This is gonna be a fun time. What the fuck is wrong with you right now? Come on. You've done it before. You'll do it again. If I draw it a little higher, will that make it look a little better? They should fly jets over your over Joel's house just to make him used to it. Exposure therapy? I'm not a fucking warhorse, bro. Out here treating me like a goddamn warhorse. Yeah, just play some drums and start screaming and clanking metal next to the horse so that it gets used to it. You had fighter jets over your house? I mean, if you live near an airport that has jets, I'm sure you have. Were they cool jets? Did they do funny tricks, you know? Or were they just going from wherever they were to where they are going, or vice versa? I suppose landing would be the term. No, not in Germany? Oh, I see. Scheiße. That'd be a curve? I guess it'd be like a slight curve. Motherfucker. Kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta. At least I got the slight curve there going. I think I did that part right. Just kinda gotta get the rest of it right. Okay, but rewinded a little too much there. Remember that I just gotta erase stuff after a certain point. Now this eye looks like it's messed up. This one. I'll redo that as well, I guess. Repetition. Well, we got the bottom curve. I think that kind of looks about right. If it's a top-down view, don't forget to draw the brow bone. It can hide on the top of the eye and make the outline for the upper part of the eye look flatter. Eh? If this is a top-down view, is it a top-down? What kind of view am I trying to do? That's a good question, actually. I just yeah, because if they're looking up, it would be like a top-down. You're right. Because we're looking at them. I forget that I'm on eraser. We're looking at them from that, right? Brow bone. I mean, I'm using this line as like the brow line, basically, just to try and not the brow line, but like that's the top of the eye. I guess brow bone. Do I got brow bones? I don't even know. that's such, I didn't mean it like literally. Do I got brow bones? What a self-imposed question to ask myself for no good reason. Do I have brow bones? Yes, Jolly Boy, you do. Guess this. And then the outline for the upper part of the eye looks flatter. How the hell do I do that? So I'm doing it like that. Maybe with a different pen I could do that. Not sure I can necessarily do that with this one, with this pencil. I fear I may have gotten confused. Hold on, let's do this again. Let's do this again, right down here. We got this, we got this, we got this. I'm unfortunately only sentient enough to know when I'm not understanding something. Alright, arrow. That. This is a little too curved for no reason. I'm gonna get rid of that real quick. I think that's like too far, like curvature wise. Do that. Okay. There we go. Do this bit again. Would that even look right? Okay. Alright. Here we go. That's a little too low. Eyeball. Alright. No, this is different than the last one, though. Ay, ay, ay. I think it's this part over here. Is this even curved in the right way? Probably kinda a little too much. Maybe that's more correct. I don't know. I don't know. Jolly doesn't know a lot of things, lads. Okay, do this side first. And do that side. Man, I wonder when I'm ever gonna get to just drawing, just, I don't know, something my brain wants to do. You are back. Welcome back. You little silly man. Okay. That's too far, and that's too big, because this one's smaller circle, so smaller stuff, you little dingus. Alright. Would it even be that far that way? Just do that. Hello, Backham Wiki. Wiki, you'll get executed for that. People don't like those jokes, I found out. I found out real quick. You don't. I know they don't. What do you think I do it? Oh lords. You're crazy, Wiki. You're crazy. Okay, that's all I can say. Alright, I think I'm trying to, like... Getting a little frustrated. Just a little. Just a little. Just a little. You're happy to announce you have milk? Good heavens. That is good news. Greatest news. Best news I've heard in a while. Good heavens, please. Please, Jolo. Please, Jolo. Please, Jolo. Jolo, you have brain cells. Use them. Curve, bro. Curve. Hijo de la madre. Ay. After all this death and fear, talk, rejoice, for the milk, for there is milk. It is the sustenance of life. The curse of the other eye, yeah. Like I sometimes do, like it flips back and forth. It's like I do it, and then I'm like, wait, is it this eye that's wrong, or is it the other one? Because now that I have both of them, it's like I want to like if I could clone myself and beat the shit out of him, I would. I would beat the shit out of myself. Ah, caramba. The mental beatings shall continue until morale improves. See, because I don't think this one has the curve here at the bottom, right? With like, where they... words, explain. With the way this curves, right? Because this is technically like side of the head right here. Fucking... Let's pretend we have like a proper type of jawline here, right? This is technically kind of like the chic part. But there's no curve there. So I think I fucked this one up, which is making this one look weird. You still end up with wonky eyes sometimes. It is easier to make them, even though if you go back and forth between then rather than completing one, then starting the other. Let me start this one again. I'm also trying to like not apply, you know, pressure so that I don't just come out with bolder lines. Sure, that's, you know, jolly. Just be happy with that. Just be happy. Be joyous. And I'm pretty sure that eye is smaller than what I usually draw them as. Once again, the proportion issue. If you don't want bold lines, you can probably adjust the pen pressure curves in the brush settings. I don't know where that is in Krita though. I could just try out the other pencils, you know, see how those work. All this, so how does this one look? There's probably not that much of a difference between each of these fucking things. See, this one you can go from like thin to less thin. So I think this might work out better. Maybe. Let's see. Mayhaps. Or mayhaps not, you know. Skill issue. Life is a skill issue. And I'm about to eat the developers alive. Just give up real quick on that. Okay, let's just do a little bit of a straightforward thing, you know? We didn't accomplish the other straightforward thing. So fuck it, man. Fuck it like a bucket of chicken. How do you fuck a bucket of chicken? I got no clue, but somebody's probably done it before. Jolo, please, for the love of the gods, you can do... That's not that. That's not it either. No. Don't worry, guys. We still got like 3 more hours of this. 3 more. Let's go! All this to draw. All this because Jolly saw people drawing pretty things on the internet. Alright. Good enough. No, you know, the circle's a little weird, but that's okay. The circle's allowed to be a little weird. Who doesn't like a little weird circle? Now, any of you ever eat Panera Bread related items? I've eaten some sandwiches from Panera Bread that the matriarch had brought home. Pretty neat stuff sometimes. They taste pretty good, but I heard they were quite expensive. Don't know how true that is though, because I haven't actually walked into a Panera Bread myself. At least it's sunny today, you know, that's a good thing. I might have to, like, take a break and look outside the window, look at the greenery. Give my brain a little boost of something by doing that. I don't know what that does, but I heard it's good for your brain to look at green stuff. Look at nature and whatnot. Okay, how fucking big or small am I gonna go for here? Because I can never decide. You got sun? I had torrential rain for most of the afternoon. Listen, to be fair, 2 days ago was like... Was it 2 days ago or literally yesterday? Probably like yesterday, it was like that. Yeah, yesterday. Raining. And I had to stand out there outside for like the whole 30-something minutes waiting for a bus. And I was like, damn, it's cold as shit. It's wet. I don't like this. Unpleasantness, you know? And now today's, you know, the lords above have decided to make up for it. Yeah, this line's a little up, that's why it's my brain. Okay, it's like right here. Let me, son of a gun. Is that even following through normally? No, I'm following it like a dumbass instead of... There we go. That's what it kind of looks like. Erase this bit right here. We're being a fooligan again. A hooligan. Didn't mean to make it thick like that. They're not even the same size, but you know, at least it's roughly the shape. Sad face. I can't even make it equal. The worse the smile, the more I just want to make it more sad. There we go. Big frowny face. A little stretch. Aye. Ah. Okay, don't accidentally just hurt yourself. Because apparently you can't stretch so hard, you incidentally make a muscle go a little crazy. Me no like you when that happens. I'm gonna take like a little piss break real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, though, come back. Let me, whatever that means. Gotta get a new playlist in there. There we go. By the way, somebody posted, what was it? I think I saw... Oh, that's cool. You posted that so long ago. I don't know why my phone tells me, like... Because I obviously have, like, Discord on my phone, and it'll just tell me things like 30 minutes late. And anytime somebody posts something on the Discord, like, my phone will just buzz, like, 30 minutes later. Nice orc. Okay, come on, mouse. Alright, my mouse decides not to work sometimes. There we go. I was gonna screenshot this real quick. Just be like, here's my horrific attempts today. Things are fine. Things are cool. Things are smooth, like butter. Oh, what the hell? Yawning in the middle of the afternoon cannot be good. They're good creatures. Well, depends on which ones you speak of. D&D, they're supposed to be chill nowadays, right? They're supposed to be chill. Tolkien's books, not so chill, you know? Tolkien orcs will not be very nice to you. Do not know the concept of nice, I'm pretty sure. Hey, I just want to draw Kitty Cat Lady again now. That's all I want to do is draw Kitty Cat Lady. Okay, what if we made this a little longer then? Would that look a little more correct? Felicia from Darkstalkers. I don't know who the Felicia is, but sounds like a pleasant name. You're scrolling through Pinterest for references and you haven't logged in so long you forgot that you corrupted your art theme algorithm with unhinged Hannibal posts. Not the Hannibal posts. You know, I have seen quite a few pieces of fan art for the Hannibal. Like, The one show where you have like, I think it might literally be words. I think it might literally be. Okay, I can't talk for some reason. Hannibal the show. There you go. Absolute comfort show. Yeah, I think I've seen the first season. It's about the guy who can like get into like the headspace of murderers, and then, you know, Hannibal, right? There's that one, but I don't remember if that's literally just called Hannibal. If it is, I'm just, you know, the guy. Yeah, you got the guy who's got some problems because he can get into like a murder headspace to get to like understand them, but he's like obviously not like them because he's like an investigator. He's not. I don't think he's an investigator. He's like a forensics, I think. I can't remember exactly. Hannibal from Hannibal. No, not Dexter. Dexter is different. Dexter is a murderer, but he only murders criminals, I guess, in general. I remember very little about the show. I just remember I watched it. Yeah, it's a cannibal being super into the investigator and trying to be chill when they go to his own crime scenes. Yeah, that one. It is that one, see? My memory doesn't completely fail me. I gotta rewatch that, because I never finished it, and it was pretty good. And people go ham on the fan art for that. You're having incredibly homoerotic, and having definitely some homoerotic exchanges. You need to watch it all. It gets more gay the further you get. Listen, you know, there's something about violence and men. I don't know. Just gets us a little gayer for some reason. Something about like murder, you know. I don't know how it works. Violence in the movies and sex on TV, apparently. Well, we'll warn you that there are psychedelic kaleidoscope lesbian sex scenes, but it's so good. What the hell, man? They're definitely on something when they made that show. They didn't, weren't they? I love it when the show people are just like, yeah, let's just do some weird shit, man. Let's just add something and have it mean something, probably. It's so unhinged, you love it. I feel like some stuff is like that. It's just so inherently kind of fucking odd sometimes that it's like you can't help but find it kind of charming. You know what show is just honestly fucked up? There's another like not true crime, but like it's the one with the very pessimistic guy that keeps saying random pessimistic shit, and the other guy's like, bro, can you chill the fuck out? I also wanted to watch that show because it's like equally kind of fucked. Favorite scenes with no spoilers has got to be is your social worker in that Wait, is your social worker in that horse bit where even Hannibal is like, what the fuck? That's gotta be funny as hell. Like in the fucked up way, just like imagine being a fucked up cannibal and even you're like, damn, this is weird. That's a different kind of fucked up. If you've got a whole cannibal going, this is kind of mush, no? Literally, the guy's response was gulp. Yes. Just gulp. This is my representation of Saturn and then one of the moons or something. I don't know. My brain just melted for a quick second. Just had to draw something that sparks a little joy. Let me look at this stuff to see how I drew it before. I got the screenshot still somewhere around there. Okay. What do I just think about it, like a very curved triangle? That helped my brain. With the brain, compute. Very curved, just very curved, very curved. Either way, the lines are gonna help, theoretically. Which way do I want to have the fucker look now, though? That fuck where? Because this one does not turn out too good at all. Maybe that's just the lines again fucking with me. This looks wrong. I'm not too sure. I feel like a very small strawberry. Right, so if we're looking at it like that, keep that in mind. This is the brow line, okay, brows go here, so I guess I could push the eye a little bit in there, but not much. You're scary. You're a scary and evil strawberry. I don't think a strawberry is capable of being evil or scary. Actually, it can be scary, but that's mostly because, like, it's like when you try to eat something and it looks fucked up, and you just notice that it looks fucked up, and you're like, damn, this looks fucked up. I shouldn't probably eat this. It's like that. In that capacity, a strawberry can be scary. You're scary and affordable. Affordable? What do you mean I'm scary and affordable? That's too far that way, no? No, this is where the ear would be, but it'd be probably more over here. I don't trust myself right now. Ah, shit. It's like, okay. I gotta look at my previous drawings again. I gotta, like, keep that shit ingrained. Jolly of the past was kinda cooking, and now Jolly of the present is no longer cooking. Cannot cook, incapable. The cooking material has been taken out of the damn kitchen at this point. There is no kitchen. There's just gelato. Can you cook fruit? I guess you can cook fruits, can you? But like... Because like you can eat blueberries in a pancake, and that's kind of cooked. I don't know what... I don't know. Bakery stuff is also, you know, involves fruits cooked to a certain degree. You cook fruits when you make crumble. True. I love crumble. I like a lot of pastries. Pastries are just good. We've been having pastries since like the first city-states. Used to be a whole profession that you would, you know, live in a palace for, basically. Or you would have like a whole section of the city dedicated to making pastries of some kind. It's a little weird to think about, but that is how it was. Motherfucking royals really did like their pastries. Yuki, I'm afraid Knuckles will not answer the question. You know, I asked too what he meant by that, but he did not, in fact, answer. He meant it? Well, I can get that, but like that doesn't... That doesn't mean we understand what you mean by it. Unless you're just being literal. I did not know one could purchase a Yuki, you know? Did not know we could still do that, buy people, you know? Scale issue? You cost $2. I have an idea. You won't like the idea. I don't like a lot of things, but like, here I am. What is this probably heinous idea you have, anyhow? Because I know you're waiting for me to ask. I know you're waiting for me to ask. I can sense it. Okay, motherfucker. No, not straight. It cannot be straight. It's gotta be kind of curved. We discussed this. There we go. I guess that's fine enough. You're referring to what Knuckles might have meant. But, what, you think we're some kind of 2-bit whore or something? Like, come on. At least cost more than $2, you know? At least like 3.5. You said it, not me. You were thinking it, so, you know, I know what you think. I suppose that's close enough. This squiggly bullshit. Lords. Lords have mercy. Lords are not having mercy, honestly. They're not feeling very merciful today. Do they ever? I suppose not. Should have learned my lesson by now. Cambridge University. The fuck is that all about? Why is it called Cambridge? Is it because it's in Cambridge? You would assume so, though there are several universities in Cambridge. What a town that must be. I cannot imagine living in a place where you just have to deal with teenagers. That's young adults, I suppose. All the time. That's like your main economic source for your town. I guess it would be a good place for a liquor store, if anything. Liquor. I know, it sounds good. Sounds good about now. Your boy 2 gets the wanting. Evolution. Nah, Cambridge kinda dying. It's got the universities, but one of the popular shopping centers is being turned into office spaces. Oh, good lord, that sounds like it sucks. Because then those office spaces are just gonna get used for like a little bit, and then like they get like just abandoned too. At least that's what happened to some like places like that I knew of, where like they used to sort of have things, and now they're technically just like kind of empty places, and nobody's really bought them or like gotten them leased or anything in like a good long while. Hmm. I forgot I can just simply make this bigger. Meow. I just want to fill this out. Let's draw a random eye, you know? Random little eye. Why is there like little scuff marks around like that? That's not pleasant. Oh well. Now that, yeah, we can kind of erase these bits a bit. No, erased a little more than I intended. That is the way of life, I suppose. What's I even trying to do? Who knows? Can I erase in between without messing things up? A little bit. There we go. You draw this little bit that got erased incidentally, even if it's a little off. Hijo de la madre. I just realized tomorrow I gotta, like, not realize, but I gotta go pay internet bill. I don't want to go interact with people. I really don't. I don't feel like it. I know it's gonna take like 5 minutes, but like I don't want to do it anyways. Hi, yes. At this point, I just feel like doing more squiggles than anything else. Feel like drawing some bullshit. The will to practice is no longer there. I'm not sure I can get it back in there. Bird. Corvid. Exactly. Exactly. Bird. Tweeter. It do go tweet tweet. Or it might not. I'm not sure. Depends on the bird. What are you going whoa for, Wiki? You can draw like a little worm. Probably. Never mind. I cannot, in fact, draw a little worm. There we go. That's the worm that lives inside a wiki. That one. We'll name him, Leonardo. That's your stomach worm. Official name Leonardo. Well, he's there? I don't know. He's there for some reason. You're parasite free, thank you very much? Nuh-uh. Not anymore. And don't call Leonardo a parasite. That's your buddy, okay? That's your companion. Your left-hand worm. Or right-hand worm, depending on the role you give the worm. Nobody would survive in your body for any amount of time. Leonardo's built different, okay? This is not a very cute kitty. You know, I was expecting him to come off a little cuter, but it did not turn out cute. You like the stinker? I'm glad you like it, but I'm not satisfied. Ah, motherfucker. You don't know how to draw? There we go. That's more correct than the... Fucking almost drew that nose crooked for, like, no reason. Big ol' ears. I wanna give him big ol' ears. This guy's hearing it all. What the fuck is wrong with me? What am I? What am I doing? Okay, let's play around with like some other, I guess, pencil things here. No, definitely not using that one. Hmm. That's like a Sharpie. This is just like a fountain pen or whatever you want to call them. This doesn't change no matter whether you press down on it or not. Neither does that one really. Then you just got this chicanery. I'm pretty sure this one's the one we've been using most of the time. We've been using this damn app. Lope. Lope. Lope of bread. Why would you say that? I just realized that I try to make a little loaf, you know, a little cat in a loaf, but I can't. I think my brain really doesn't want to keep going. Trying to get it back into it, but I can't. Can you draw a scoobert? I don't even know what scoobert is. Best I can do is like a cinnamon roll. Well, no, that's just gonna look like a little shit, so that's not gonna work out either. Damn it. Okay, maybe I can't give you a cinnamon roll. What do you feel a scoobert would look like? So draw that. Well, I don't have any clue of what a scoobert could even be. Like, scoobert sounds like scooter, but I don't think it's a scooter, because it would be just a scooter if scoobert was a scooter. Feel the scoobert shape. Ah, fuck. Scoobert's just gonna be a weird fucking mouse. This is what Scoobert is. There's your Scoobert. That's some fuck ass mouse. You're doing it. You're Scooberting. Don't phrase it like that, man. Draw a fat rat. Isn't this fat chunky? I mean, I almost said, isn't this fat chunky enough? Isn't this rat chunky enough? I guess you want more of a... This is what you're more so looking for, ain't ya? Man, can I draw the tail right, or am I just gonna fucking... That shit is not coming out anywhere close to what I want it to come out as. And I know, that's fucked up saying that when I'm, like, drawing literally nothing good. But, like, I want this tail to at least be a tail. That makes some amount of sense. Draw a fatter rat? A round rat. Well, there you go. There's your round rat. We call him Meatball on these parts. More folds. Jeez, you guys got something going on that I don't think I want to cater to. What if it... Real cheese. What if we just... No, that wouldn't look right. I was thinking about, like, you know how, like, sometimes in cartoons you have, like, a character eat some food, like, whole, and you can see, like, the outline of the food? I was thinking, like, what if we just do that with, like, a mouse? It just eats, like, a whole wheel of cheese. But I can't figure out how to make that look right in my brain. Let alone on paper, so to speak. This is the closest I can get. Yeah, the round rat could have cheese inside. It's just a rat filled with cheese. Hold on. I could do like an actual wheel-shaped mouse. Maybe. Draw the cheese beside it too. Environmental storytelling. Hold on, I got an idea. Like one actually ate like a whole wheel. Fuck. Mierda. Scheiße. Come on, Jelly Boy. All you gotta do is draw a kind of oval thing. Yeah. Egg rat. It's not meant to be an egg. It's supposed to be like a wheel, but I can't draw the wheel shape because it's like it's the similar struggle as to drawing just a fuck-ass circle. There you go. I should make it like a thicker wheel. You got the little little face there. This is so dumb. There, the closest thing. Put crumbs under it. There's like the bits of pieces of cheese that just can't reach anymore. A little tail back there, you know. There we go. So you know it's the back end of the poor little guy. He ate too much cheese. His biblical greed got to him. That's the storytelling. Is this a sign of biblical greed? Fucking hell. It looks like it has eaten itself into the sheets and it's poking its head out one of the holes. Well, you know, close enough, right? Eaten through a cheese wheel. Or it is just, yeah. One or the other. I don't know. Yolotl knows very little. Alrighty. I don't know why I'm trying to body shape anything when I can't even draw the things I want to draw properly, so let alone that. Limitations. Not sure I can go the full 5 hours today that I wanted to go at. I'll be honest with you, Chief. Shit drained me a lot more than I thought it would. I was like, yeah, I could do this, you know, that many hours of practice, easy peasy, no problem. Barely got through one. And then the second one, we're just fucking around. Bird. How the hell is a bird even shaped? It's gotta be ergodynamic or whatever they call it. Ergodynamic. It is bird shaped, surely. Angry Birds, you should play that. Yeah, that's a bird. That's certainly a caca, you know? Come on, you can do that same size, you know? That's it. Here's your fuck ass Angry Bird. Good bird anatomy study. Yeah, birds are bird shaped and they come in various bird shapes. My favorite is bird that fits in palm, you know? I like bird that fits in palm. Bird that fits in palm is susceptible to being tossed, but will not be tossed because we are to hold them gently and safely. Like those fuck ass birds with the big ass feet. There we go. Small body, big feet. Damn, bird, exactly. I could probably draw that exact same fucking bird, dude. It's so stupid shaped, bro. It's like fucking... I don't even... Okay, maybe I can't draw it exactly how it's shaped, but it's so fucking stupid. I don't even know what kind of fucking bird it is. It's just... Yeah, this... Why does it exist, bro? Why does that kind of bird, like, exist, man? God really said, fuck it, bro. We just making shit at some point. Literally potato legs. Just a potato with legs, yeah. They're wonderful, though. I'm sure they have a wonderful presence about them. A wonderful aura. I think it might be just because, like, the ones you see the picture of are, like, babies. And when they grow up, maybe their legs look more normal-sized. Name that bird OCs now. Wilbur and crepe, whatever that little pastry's called. This is Wilbur with one L, and then crepe, but I don't know how to spell crepe, so there you go. Wilbur and crepe, they're friends forever. Banger. Absolutely, absolute banger. You would shoot them out of a big slingshot at green pigs, would you now? They might enjoy that. They might not. I'm not sure. Maybe one of them's afraid of heights. Man, I can't even make the other eye circular. You know, turned out well for the left eye. Right eye is just denying me my simple pleasures in life of doing things. What the dubstep is this shit? You know? Maybe all the songs so far have been like that and I've only noticed now. That's a fucked up square. It's not even a square. It cannot be a square. Let me change this shit. You know, there we go. Something more jazzy. I am but a simple cretin on this lovely earth. Maybe I'll get back into the flow of things eventually, but yeah, I think today I kinda burned myself a little bit mentally. And that's like very disappointing of me. I hope I don't drop drawing again though, because that would be fucking... it's getting like that again, where I'm like peeved at myself. I'm peeved. I'm peeved at myself, man. It's like I used to do that kind of okay, and I thought I was good to go, you know, and then I'm not. Yesterday at the gym, they played a breakcore remix of of what? Of Hava Nagila for whatever fucking reason. You like my creations? Yeah, but they just weren't right. They weren't right. Like when I was doing the heads, right? When I was trying to practice that, they just wouldn't come out fucking right, like they kinda did in the other ones. Ah, it's a Jewish song. So how am I supposed to know that? I don't know. I guess the Jews are just into some breakcore recently. The Jewish song? I've probably heard it somewhere and just don't know the name of it. Probably on some meme. Is it the type of song they play whenever you see like a Jewish caricature? Is it that one or is it some other one? You know the one, no doubt. Yeah, it is that one. Okay, there. Okay, you know, there. It's a click together. When you said the Jewish song, I was like, ah, you mean that one. Hijo de puta. Okay, what am I what other angles am I trying to draw this thing at? I'm basically drawing the same fucking thing. Can I rotate a fucking square? Okay, just pretend this is like... Let me redo this, because I think I just gotta do squares again for a little bit. Square away. I'm trying. I don't got enough space to really do that here, so I'm just gonna have to do that, I guess. That shit's not coming out right, though, is it? So it's just showing a little bit of the top, alright? Then it would just be like that. So that's... I think that's right. You fucking Neanderthal. Come on. Like, you have the reference, the normal square right there. So how long would this side be? Okay, it's a little inward, yes. but get it the right size. Okay. That's fine. Okay, draw this line first, and you can do that one and that one. No, with that one? No. Yeah, going that way. There we go. I think we're back to square, folks. We're back to cubes for a while. Okay, apparently I can't understand how to show a cube from the bottom, even though I did it from the top over here relatively fine. Okay, slightly like that, right? It's not gonna be showing off the sides, though. Okay, so why am I doing it wrong? No, it's this way, though. And then like that. Alright, I don't think I've drawn them in this direction before, so it's gonna be fun. Okay, maybe ask yourself why you did that. It's too big. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, come on. Okay, that still looks fucked up though. Why? Of course. Good enough. Okay, this bottom part kinda... There we go, and then... Sure. I mean, the squares are in different sizes altogether, but I can't get everything right, you know? Well, there's that. I think I've officially, kind of screwed myself a bit. I don't even know how. But yeah, I think that'll be all for today. I've run myself ragged as a dog. At this point, my poor little brain cannot comprehend. What do we do tomorrow? I think tomorrow I just play fucking Overwatch. So we're just chilling, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Me and schedules, you know? Me and schedules, we don't fuck with each other sometimes. Yeah, Overwatch tomorrow. So, you know, we chillin'. We chillin'. We chillin'. And I'm grillin'. Damn. Well, listen, it'll probably go a lot less frustrating than today has gone. So there's that. I gotta wash my glove, I think. I feel like my hand got sweaty in this thing. I'll go do that when I finish stream off. What a week. What a week. So we got what, Overwatch tomorrow. After that, we gotta finish up Andy and Lele on Thursday, Morrowind on Friday, and then just playing some game on Saturday with you guys. I haven't seen what yet. Sora is being shut down. Cool, I guess. It's fantastic news. Finally, one of how many? I don't know if the other ones are going to follow suit, but we'll see, we'll see. Which one's that one owned by? Because Google's is Gemini. Obviously, the funny man's that owns Le Bird site has got Grok, and then there's, I guess, the one that kind of started it all, OpenAI. But that one's more, I don't even know if that one's like semi-open or whatever. I'm confused by who owns what. Why did my buddy just text me, wake up? Just Joe Biden, wake up. Maybe he's referencing that. He does sometimes decide to throw a random esoteric text at me. I do the same thing, to be fair. We're both just like that. We just send esoteric messages to one another, or slightly ominous messages. Sometimes, you know, I tell him I'm gonna touch him. He responds in kind. So there is that. That is a true friendship, I think. Either way, I shall bid thee farewell. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. Molesting the homies is common. Yeah. I'll see you whenever I see you. Take care of yourselves, and, you know, maybe next time we do a little bit of art on stream. It won't be so heinous for me. Bye-bye.